Granolithic Finishes. So granolithic flooring offers a visually pleasing alternative to traditional concrete. The mix of cement and aggregate can be polished to a smooth finish and sealed with a durable surface coat. The process creates a strong, dense surface, which is ideal for bearing extreme weights in factories and other industrial settings. Although granolithic flooring can sometimes make a room feel cold, and the infusion of texture, the color, and an inlaid design can restore warmth to this masonry flooring. Granolithic flooring differs from ordinary concrete flooring in that it uses an aggregate or mix of materials instead of single uniform cement. This style of flooring mixes marble chips directly into cement. The marble chips give the finished floor a distinctive mosaic look. Grinding the finished floor brings out this effect of varying degrees, as top layer of concrete gives way to a smooth surface or aggregate in either a dull or glossy finish. The aggregate mixed with the cement can be various of size, shape, and material, depending on the texture of surface needed and how long-lasting it must be. The aggregate is usually sifted so that the particles are roughly the same size, which helps reduces air pockets in the material, and generally, the mix of aggregate to cement is 2.5 to 1 by volume. Granolithic screed, also known as granolithic paving and granolithic concrete, is a type of construction material composed of cement and fine aggregate such as granite or other hard-working rock. It is generally used as flooring or as paving. Sometimes we can see it in sidewalks and pavements. It has similar appearance to concrete, and it is used to provide a durable surface where texture and appearance are usually not important, such as outer pathways or factory floors. It is commonly laid as a screed. Screeds are type of flooring laid on top of the structural element to provide a level surface on which the wearing flooring is laid. A screed can also be laid bare as it provides a long-lasting surface. So the materials used in granolithic work are granite chippings, 6 mm to dust, and ordinary Portland cement. So granite chippings and cement are mixed by volume in the ratio of 5 parts to 2. So here are types of granite chippings. So we have Cornish granite chipping, Welsh green granite chipping, shop pink granite chippings. So there are two main installation methods for granolithic flooring, which are monolithic and precast. In monolithic installation, workers pour the aggregate mix into a slab defining desired floor area, using a measure of 1 part marble chips to 3 parts cement. This mix must stand for 48 hours before polishing, so the workers later add a layer of protective sealant, treating the surface with an acid solution beforehand to make sure the sealant adheres properly. These sealants may come in a variety of colors and in finishes. So monolithic system tends to be the most common methods, and it fits better with the nature of construction in the set and live approach of concrete. In this method, a screed is applied to previously laid concrete base within 3 hours of base being laid. So the thickness of monolithic screed is from 20 millimeters. So this is the illustration of how it can be installed. So we have here floor screed, sand, cement or the grout, and then concrete sub base. So in precast installation, workers simply use tiles of granolithic material formed in advance in a manufacturing facility, using a hydraulic press to fit them securely into the floor. So it is an already made tiles which has the texture of granolithic finishes. So now we have installation of granolithic screed. Now now we have here 3 layers of how to install a granolithic screed. So at the bottom, or number 3, we have sand or soil cushion, and then in the number 2 we have a basement, or we're going to put a base concrete, and then at top of it we have a granolithic tapping, which is the mixture of fine aggregate, cement, and the granite chipping, which leads to or to create a different texture. So here are the illustration of damp-proof membrane, which is it is in the middle of floor screed and concrete sub-base. So the purpose of damp-proof membrane is to prevent the damp rising through the structure. An unbonded floor is where no bond to the concrete base is possible owing to its condition, so the minimum thickness of damp-proof membrane, or the TPM, is 75 mm. A number of different forms of floor construction are included in this type, and are often grouped in their own, laying a screed on damp-proof sheet membrane. Uses of granolithic finishes. It is usually placed as a table, and tables are types of floor placed on the top of structural element to provide a level surface which the worn floor is placed. A table can also be stripped as it provides a durable surface, so the aggregate mixed with cement can be various of sizes, shapes, and materials depending on the required surface texture and its duration. The aggregates is usually sieved so that the particles are approximately the same size, which helps to reduce air pockets in the materials. So, as it made with a high cement and content and it requires a lot water to mix, it can crack during drying. Spilling material in layers is generally avoided. Cracks and undulation can be reduced by dividing the area to be covered into smaller sections and then pouring the material. So the granolithic floor offers a visually pleasing alternative to traditional concrete. The cement and aggregate mixture can be polished to a smooth finish and sealed with a durable surface finish. Floor finishing plays an important role in the successful operation of a factory. So the basic requirement for an ideal floor finish are that it is economically wear-resistant, waterproof, sanitary, fire-resistant, skid-proof, inert, and easy to maintain and clean. Disadvantages and advantages of granolithic flooring. A concrete-based flooring such as granolithic flooring can withstand heavy loads, making a good choice for warehouses, factories, and other workplaces that store or make use of heavy objects, so the relatively inexpensive materials and labor required appeal to the budget. Fortunately, this kind of floors can cause some problems even as they solve others. The tendency for sound to bounce off the hard concrete surface, for instance, leads to noise problems. The floors can also prove hard to clean and feel constantly cold. That's it. That is Granolithic Finishes. Thank you.